There is an old saying that goes, barking dogs seldom bite, but the one who sits in the corner watching, listening, and saying absolutely nothing, that is the one you need to worry about. If you are the quietest person in the room, you know exactly how people treat you. They underestimate you, they talk over you, they mistake your silence for shyness. Or worse, they think you're slow or disengaged. They think because you aren't broadcasting your every thought that you don't have any, but they couldn't be more wrong. Psychology suggests that the quietest person in the room is often the most formidable. While everyone else is busy seeking attention, you are doing something far more dangerous. You are collecting data. Here's why psychology says people should fear or at least deeply respect the quiet ones. First, let's look at the concept of data asymmetry. Loud people are transparent. When someone talks constantly, they are revealing their cards. They show you their insecurities, their plans, and their emotional triggers. They are handing you the blueprint to manipulate them. But you are a vault. By staying quiet, you create a psychological power vacuum. Humans are terrified of the unknown. When people can't read you, they project their own fears onto you. You become a blank slate that reflects their own anxieties back at them. You aren't quiet because you have nothing to say. You are quiet because you are assessing the threat level of the environment before you engage. You are playing chess while they are playing checkers. But gathering data is only half the battle. The reason the quiet person is truly dangerous isn't just because they know everything you said. It's because of what they choose not to say. This leads us to the second trait, the economy of action. In psychology, there is a massive difference between reaction and response. Loud, reactive people are slaves to their impulses. If you poke them, they explode. They are predictable. The quiet person, however, has mastered it. Between stimulus and response, you have high inhibitory control. You can feel anger, excitement, or offense, and your face won't twitch. This makes you impossible to control. Manipulators hate you because their tricks don't work on you. You don't take the bait. When you finally do speak, the room goes silent. Why? Because of scarcity. In economics, the more there is of something, the less it is worth. Words are the same. Your silence drives up the value of your speech. When the quiet person speaks, cuts through the noise like a knife because everyone knows you don't waste breath on nonsense. Now, having high impulse control and observation skills makes you strong, but it doesn't explain why people often feel an intense, almost primal intimidation around you. That actually comes down to this next psychological trait, which is perhaps the most unnerving of all. It's called self-sufficiency. Most people make noise because they need external validation to feel alive. They need the room to look at them to confirm their existence. The quiet person has no such need. If you are comfortable in silence, it signals high status. It signals that you do not need anything from the people around you. You are not begging for approval. In evolutionary psychology, the leader isn't the one screaming the loudest. The leader is the one who is calmest in the chaos. People fear you because they can sense that you are perfectly fine on your own. You cannot be socially starved into submission. You are a fortress. While they are running around trying to be liked, you are sitting there perfectly content watching the show. That level of independence is terrifying to people who rely on the herd. So let's reframe this fear. Society tells introverts and quiet people that they need to come out of their shells, that you need to be more outgoing to succeed. Do not listen to that. Your silence is not a defect. It is a filter. It keeps the foolish people away and commands respect from the wise ones. You don't need to be loud to be strong. A lion doesn't need to roar to let you know it's dangerous. It just has to look at you. So the next time someone asks, "Why are you so quiet?" just smile. Let them wonder. You know exactly what you're doing. You aren't hiding. You're waiting. If you're part of the silent club, leave a chess porn emoji in the comments. I want to see how many strategists we have here. And if you appreciate videos like this, then make sure you subscribe and join the community so you don't miss the next. Ye Kitney words Kai speech high.